What's up, everybody? We're Side After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York, your new favorite band. Check out our music. And check out our analysis/review of the legendary song Tuesday's Gone by the legendary band LYNYRD SKYNYRD. So if you guys don't know, we are musicians, obviously, and we know a lot of music, so when we do reactions, we can't always react to bigger songs because we already know the songs. But we wanted to revisit some songs that we already know and kind of break down, why they're great and why they're so legendary. So we had a poll on our Patreon to choose, a really famous song for us to do, and Tuesday's Gone was the winner. So we are going to check it out. We are going to be pausing throughout to talk about, specific moments that are really good. So just wanted to warn you about that. So don't get pissed at us, guys. It'll be okay, okay? And yeah, so let's go check out this song and let's talk about why it's so awesome. Real quick, I just want to say that a song is great when you know it's that song by the first note.
Yeah.
You hear the do, and you're like, Tuesday's gone. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know if it's just the keyboard noise sound or whatever.
Yeah.
But as soon as you hear that note, you know what song it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just want to shout that out. I always think that's cool.
Away. Now feel the wind blow outside my door. Means I'm leaving my woman at
home. Sorry, had to do it. Yeah, so obviously we're talking about this song. You gotta shout out all the guitars. I mean, there's so many guitars in this band. And
really?
One or two.
Oh.
Maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 10.
I thought it was like 1.
Yeah.
I don't really hear anything but 1, but proceed,
sure. Yeah.
since you know about guitars.
Yeah, I'm the guitar expert here. Okay, no big deal. But no, I just love how when the full comes and it comes in after the intro, that riff. It's it's bluesy, but he's not doing too much. He's doing exactly what fits in perfectly with the song, and it kind of just gives you that little melancholy type of vibe.
Yeah. Speaking of the melancholiness, the beginning, right at the beginning with the instrumental, it sounds sad.
Yeah.
It gives me flashbacks of watching the scene in Carrie when you know it's about to go down, when the music's playing. Like, something sad is about to happen. What I also love about the way Ronnie Van Sant sings is, like, he sings like he talks. Mm-hmm. So it's like he's going to give you the country slang twang. He's not going to use perfect English or anything like that. But he kind of did a little okey doke here because he's like, train roll on, when he starts the lyrics. So you don't really know what he's going to say yet. Because he could easily say, train roll on through the road and it was going really, really fast. Like, he could, you know what I mean? Like, because that's the way he talks. Mm-hmm. But he's actually telling the train to roll on right through him. So he's definitely feeling a lot of emotion. I love the vulnerability in his lyrics so far. We're just going to go step by step. In his lyrics so far, because it really contrasts with his persona. That's the best part.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
was going to say, I love that because it fits in so perfectly with the music. Like we were saying, the music is like, melancholy. Mm-hmm. And before even the words come in, that it's not really a happy song. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily a sad, super depressing song, but it's not a happy song.
Yeah.
And so then when he comes in with those lyrics, it's just like, oh, like, something's going away. Like, it makes me feel like the sun is setting on, like, a nice day. I'm like, oh, something really good is ending.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But not this song yet, so we got some more to go.
Tuesday's gone with the wind. Oh, my baby's gone.
comes back in.
And I don't know, oh, where I'm going. I just want to be left alone. Well, when this train ends, I'll try again. I'm leaving my woman at home. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind. Train roll on.
I'm like, who's gonna do it first?
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to say first?
What I love about the chorus words stacked up with each other. When it first started, their harmonies, when they said Tuesday's gone, first of all, that was just beautiful. Kind of sounds like that kind of harpsichord theremin sound that's kind of like feeding through. And then there, he goes lower. Tuesday's gone with the wind. He's going lower, lower. And it's so funny. And then he sings the other Tuesday's Gones, and they
Then
get
higher.
higher and higher and higher.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, you ever see something go with the wind? It starts out on the floor,
And then it's
and then it just starts,
and then it's gone.
and it starts to go, go, go.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like that in the chorus. Like, I just like the imagery of the vocals, how you can see
Right.
what's happening.
Yeah, that's very true. I was gonna say, I mean, the first thing I was gonna say was the harmonies for sure. The harmonies really make the chorus pop more, and then also the keyboard in the chorus. Excuse me. I feel like it just the whole time in the right ear, it's just kind of working its way up the keys, so it kind of is building and building and building, even as the chorus is repeating. So the combination of that, and then with Ronnie going high and low, when you don't really know what's going to happen, it really keeps you hooked in.
Yeah.
More than if you're just doing the same chorus twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, here we go.
Tuesday's gone.
The keyboard is such a I just want to say, and I kind of said this in about the chorus. To me, like, the organ makes this song. I don't know what it is specifically about it. I don't know if it's the notes. I don't know if it's the way that it's mixed in the song. But I just cannot not think about what the organ's doing.
Yeah.
It's like it has it brings such a new life to the song.
Yeah.
Where if you had the same exact song without the organ, it would not be as powerful. You know?
Yeah, yeah. If you did, if a bass did what the organ is doing,
Or a
another
guitar. Yeah. It just wouldn't be the same.
Right, that's true. I love the addition. Way before it sounded like violins that came in, and then definitely the organ. I think the beautiful piano solo is what helps the song too, because the song is a bit repetitive, not in a bad way. And you need something to break it up and, like you said, like make some things a little bit more lively because, you know, something is definitely dying here.
Right.
And, you know, we don't want to be dead on wax, dead on vinyl. So.
Well, and then also, it's like when you're talking about a band with this many guitarists and it's such a guitar-heavy sound, it would be easier to just put more guitar there. Mm-hmm. And I feel like in a way, maybe like when you're listening to it, you kind of expect a guitar solo there. Mm-hmm. So then to come in with the keys instead, I feel like is really cool. It adds a lot of variety to it.
Yep. And then very, very classy for such a southern rock band, you know. I mean, if you hear some stories about places they used to rehearse with like mosquitoes and swamps and stuff like that, and then they bring in this beautiful key sound.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, okay, classy.
Well, let me take this opportunity to shout out that LYNYRD SKYNYRD is from Florida, as well as I am. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Jacksonville, Florida. Uh-huh. I spent a lot of time there. I played a lot of music there. It's a hot place with a lot of mosquitoes. But yeah, shout out to SKYNYRD, and let's keep going.
She had to be free, Lord, but somehow I got to carry on.
I'm so dumb. I just realized what this is. Tuesday is a girl, no?
Yeah.
I'm so fucking stupid. This whole time I've heard this song, I'm just like, oh, he really likes Tuesdays, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's so great about Tuesday. But Tuesday is a girl that he's with.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb. I can't believe I just figured this out now. Wow. Okay.
I love, since we're paused right here, because he's like a train roll on and this, now he's saying it the way he would say it if he was just talking to somebody. Mm-hmm. Train roll on and blah, blah, blah. And he's finishing a sentence as opposed to telling the train to roll on through him.
Right.
Which is cool.
Yeah, and I think that's a big reason why I think people were able to connect with this band so much because it doesn't feel like he's putting on
airs.
It doesn't feel like he's putting on airs. It literally just feels like he's talking to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's like, this is the song in his heart that he wants to say. He's like, I'm just gonna say it how I talk. You know what I mean? I don't need to be all fancy because I'm singing. I have a microphone.
Yeah.
This is who I am. This is how I want to do the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, people liked it.
Yeah, and that's another thing I love about this band. Is like they tell you who they are. Just by the way you see them. I only know 3 members' names. I only know Ronnie, Steve, and Gary. But I feel like they all like say who they are. Those 3 in particular kind of say who they are. But first person in the comments to name every single member in this picture gets a sad sticker. Not you, Dan. No Floridians allowed.
Tuesday's gone with the wind. Baby's
anything without a triangle.
I really love the end here because it's like, you know, they're all really just rocking it out there. And I just imagine, obviously I never really got a chance to see this version of the band in concert, but I just imagine being at one of their shows, you know, peak Skinner before the plane crash, and them hitting that part and just going so hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why even when they did the recording, they just let it fade out because I'm sure in live they just really let it rip. You know what I mean? So that's really what I was thinking about this whole time. And then at the end, when the last chorus again, everything we were talking about, they came in with the harmonies and they came in with the organ, and it just made it sound huge.
Yes. Yep. Definitely like something was floating away and leaving. I just love it. I mean, this is the kind of band that makes you want to hear more, and that's what I really love about them in the way they play. They're just so true to themselves that what they do that's so simple seems extraordinary. And I feel like that's the beauty of this band, like straight up. So, and this song kind of like spells that out too. Very simple song. We've kind of heard this kind of cadence before, this kind of tempo, this mood, this a subject matter. Like we've heard it all before. Even before they came out, they've heard it all before. You know, but the beauty of it is like they're so in tune with themselves and their willingness to just portray themselves, you know, not a character, that the song is so authentic.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I think again that's why I think people hear it and are like, wow, like I really feel this. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like, oh, like I kind of want to write a song that's like kind of like this. It's like, no, like this is just what was in their hearts, and they had to get it out. And here we are, whatever, 50 years later. I don't know what year this came out.
Right.
Early 70s, but 50 years. I think it was 73 actually. So this might be 50 years.
Okay.
So 50 years later-ish, you know, still listening to it, still appreciating it for, you know, the great piece of music that it is.
Yeah.
And that obviously is saying a lot. I mean, there's a lot of other songs from 50 years ago that if we listen to it now, they wouldn't really sound great.
That's true. I don't know offhand what those songs are, but who cares?
We don't care about those songs. We don't memorize them, okay?
And I think Gary Rossington just passed away, right? A couple months ago?
I think so.
I think he passed away a couple months ago. So R.I.P. to Gary.
Well, I mean, R.I.P. to like
everybody,
like the whole fucking lineup.
Yeah. So we all know about the tragic plane crash, and that's extremely sad.
Yeah.
But
they left us this music through.
I was gonna say, live on, Skynyrd.
Skinner does live on, and here we are listening to him.
Hell yeah.
So shout out to everyone on Patreon that voted for this. Obviously, we love this song. It's such a classic. We're glad to, you know, break it down. We always discover things that we never really thought about when we actually sit down and like try to analyze it, as opposed to just like, oh, this is a nice song as we're, you know, going about our day. So it's always cool to do this. So guys, if you want to tell us what to react to, go join the Patreon. We do polls multiple times a week, usually, with plenty of songs for us to possibly react to, and we do bonus stuff over there. So check it out. And that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Until next time, we're S.A.D After Dark, and we'll see you soon.